So guys, got another video today on the Zontes G1125. Now this is the 2026 edition, so it obviously has the actual dash, the screen. This may vary for a couple of others. The thing what I'm doing today is actually universal and it's an Aliexpress part. So if you watch my previous videos, you will have seen I've got this front little windscreen. It's good for styling points, and if you're smaller than me, it might have a bit of effect, but I'm 6'5" and it has zero effect at deflecting any wind. So again, this was an Aliexpress part. I believe I paid around £15–20 for it. Like I said, I like the style of it, but it just has zero effect with a wind deflection. So what I'm actually going to be doing is taking this off and upgrading it to a bigger version. So this is the one that I have got. Now I've seen a few other people install this. I like the look of it. Obviously it's a lot bigger. It's not as sleek. It's basically this times 10. It's on the front again, goes onto there. Now how this mounts, instead of mounting onto the indicator stalks, it actually has two clamps and the clamp onto the actual handlebars. We're going to take that off, fit it onto there. You've got two supporting brackets which go on the side of here, and then again behind there, these clamps, two bars come over and clamp onto here. So I'm hoping I shouldn't have to move the quad lock mount. If I do, then I do, but I'm going to just adjust things a little bit and try and get it on there. So again, I got this from Aliexpress and the price of it was, I believe, an offer around £24–25. I don't think it's a bad price. Like I say, it's universal, but it is advertised for this bike, and I think it fits quite nicely around this shape anyway. So what I'm going to do, and then we'll take it from there. So I've actually just pulled it off to see if I could actually pull it off, but I am actually going to have to take this off because obviously there's a little bit of space in between here from where this went on. I'm obviously going to have to adjust this because there's a bit of movement, so I'm going to have to take the front end off, maybe we can adjust it. If you've not seen it before, I'm only doing this because I've obviously fitted this on. Then to take this off, there is two hex bolts at the top, which I believe are like 7mm hex, and then again there's two under here. Once you take these two off and those two off, you can just pull it forwards. If you want to know how to do that, watch a video on this and it goes into depth. I'm going to skip that today because people have already seen that and you wouldn't do this part as the new one. So I'm going to take this off, adjust that, adjust these indicators, just tighten them up a little bit. Change of plan, that is not coming off. But when this is on there, you can't see it, so we're all good. But that is how it looks. So with the, obviously, the wind deflector, all your bag of goodies. So in here, you've got obviously your stems, and these are what clamps onto here, and then goes through. So you've got your bars, your clamps, all your little bits. What I'm going to do, because this is going to take a while, I'm going to build all this together like it shows in the pictures, and then I will show you how it clamps on. Right, so it is a bit of pain in the arse to actually make up, but you've basically got your long silver bolts with a ball end, with a ball joint on the end, which goes into one of these. They spin round until you can put it on. The problem is everything is just in pieces, you have to figure it all out. But you basically put these two on there, this screws through, and the other side of them is you've got the back clasp part, the back basically guard. These have got two bolts which go in and through there, two screws. There is the finished product. So I've just put the case on there just to show you the quad lock. Well, obviously when it's on, but again, no winds hitting that, it's all protected. Actually acts as a sunshade for that as well, which is really good. But now it's all centralised in the middle. The bars, you could cut these down, and I probably am going to cut them down actually, just so they're a bit more neater, instead of having all this excess. But there you go. All I'm going to do now is just neaten up these wires a little bit with cable ties again, because obviously I've got my heated grips on there. There you go. So I think a combination of having this, having obviously my heated grips, and obviously having these wind guards as well, very nice. Will be very nice for commuting and very nice for enjoying and riding, which I'm going to matlock this weekend. Fingers crossed. So that's obviously from the driving angle and from the front. You can see obviously how much bigger it is with it on. But I still don't think it doesn't look bad. I do like the style of it still. So again, what I would do is make sure that you do have a little gap on this side here, just so that when the wind is going, it's not going to hit this side. But there you go. Hopefully you enjoy the video. I know it's not obviously a full in-depth tutorial on how to add all these bits, but if you've ever got any questions, let me know, and I will try and help you out with it. Until next time guys, like, share, comment, subscribe.